Gig economy. Lately, we've been listening to this word very often, right? So, what is a gig economy? Gig economy is basically a freelance economy or a freelance market system where people would not be working on a regular 9 to 5. Instead, people will be working on a short term period or a contract basis. For example, Ola Uber driver, freelance makeup artist, fashion designers, or fashion model, influencers, or freelance photographers. All these people are called as freelancers or gig workers or gigs, right? So, an economy which is built through the gig forces are called as gig economy. All these gig workers are independent professionals. They do not have any kind of time constraint or target bound. They complete a job, they get paid, and they'll get relieved, right? In India, almost 3 million people are being gig workers in Tier 1, Tier 2 cities, and they are relying on gig work or the freelance job as their primary source of income. In USA, almost 40% gig workers are relying on their job, freelance job as a primary source of income, and in almost 60% people are directly or indirectly participating in any kind of gig work to produce the additional source of income, right? So this economical change is slowly impacting in the corporate jobs, and very soon we will be evidently seeing that all these regular traditional jobs will be replaced by the gig workers in the near future. The only way to adapt and sustain for the future economy is to upskill yourself with any kind of gig skills. If not, sooner your career will be on stake, right? I will recommend top 6 skills based on the market demand, which can be learned, practiced, and monetized within a shorter period of time from the scratch. The number one gig skill I would recommend is digital marketing, which includes affiliate marketing, influencer marketing, and social media marketing. That's a good source of generating income through additional skill. The second skill I would recommend is graphic designing, where you can become a freelance graphic designer for digital marketers and other social media marketers, where a company is willing to pay money for each post what you design for social media. The third skill I would recommend is UI/UX designing, which has a huge demand in India and all other Western countries. All these applications, websites are being designed by a designer called UI/UX designer. And the fourth skill I would recommend is video editing, where you can learn tools for video editing and you can be a freelancer for all the video content creators. And the fifth skill I would recommend is content writing. Again, content is the king of any marketing, right? So content writers has a good demand in the market, where if you're good at writing, you can learn content writing from an expert and you can become a content writer, write advertisement and ad copy for the different companies. And the sixth skill I would recommend is web designing or web development. Again, there are so many technologies and tools for web designing. You can pick one, probably a content management system like WordPress. You can learn from YouTube or any other source or from an expert, where you can learn yourself and you can start developing website for small firms and companies around you, right? So these are the top 6 skills I would recommend, where you can learn from the scratch anytime from any point, and you can become an expert in 6 months of time, and you can start supporting, or you can start making money from an additional source of income by giving the services to the clients. So upskill yourself with any of the skills to have a change for the future change. Thank you.